Hi everybody and welcome back. This is the cheapest MacBook Pro that's not working that I could find on eBay. It cost me like 32 euros plus shipping, and what it does, well, according to the seller, it does indeed power on, but it shows nothing on the screen. And spoiler alert, there's some liquid damage on the MacBook. I'll show you in a bit. The condition came in as you can see, not the best. There are screws missing on the bottom here. I mean, there's no screws on the bottom here. We're also missing the rubber feet on the bottom. I don't know what these are. I'm hoping they weren't alive at some point. Although it would be a good thing to put it under the microscope and see. There's a bit of a dent here. I hope it's not gone through. What this does is, if we connect the MagSafe 1 power adapter here, we do have a green light. Laptop does turn on. I don't know if you heard the chime, but nothing on the screen there. So let's try and see if we can fix it and if this is actually usable in 2025. This is a 2012 MacBook. Every Mac says that it's mid 2012 with an i5 third generation CPU. And let's see if we can actually fix this and use it after, of course, we've placed an SSD, because I don't think a mechanical hard drive will be good enough. It came with 4 gigabytes of RAM. This is the condition the laptop is in. And if we go under the microscope and to the LCD cable here, we will see that there has been some major exploding here. It has also taken the trace from these caps, which they're not, yep, and no traces here, as you can see. That's the extent of it. Let me remove these caps and let's see. Nah, that's not good. Can you see that? This is the LCD cable. Let's remove the logic board here, so we can take a closer look at what it is that it's going on there. The LCD connector here for sure needs to be replaced. That's the first thing we realized as soon as we took a look there. But I don't know if we should replace the LCD cable itself. We will give it a little bit of cleaning and see if... Come on, different types of screws, because why not? There's a Phillips head screw there when they're all supposed to be Torx. Just because eBay. Let's remove this. Speaker here has gone bye-bye, as you can see. Can you see that? Meh. And that needs replacing as well. CPU fan out. Oh my god. What is it? They have just placed the fan screw here. And they should have placed it on the on the fan. Camera out. Keyboard out. Keyboard backlight out. Oh, there's one more screw here. And it's not as bad as I thought it would be. Let's remove everything so we can give this logic board some cleaning. I don't know if it's motherboard or logic board. It's the same thing. Yeah, because somebody took a cleaning over there and they said the rest is not our concern. Okay. Let's take this out of the way. As you can see, it's not pristine, but it's not the worst either. So we need to replace this LCD connector, two caps that were destroyed by the liquid there, and we need to fix that via that has gone missing. So let's turn this on. Okay, some flux and some solder, and we need to switch our soldering iron on, because who does that before starts recording a video? Nobody does that. And we should get some paper towel. I don't know if you do this, but if you don't, you should always put a paper towel under the thing you're currently working, because it helps dissipate the heat better, and you will have a better time soldering and desoldering items. Let's go ahead and remove this so that we can see the extent of the problem. The right amount of flux. I don't think anything else is affected as far as I can see. I mean, from the components here on the logic board. We will need to solder a wire from here to these two pads. Okay, that's off. Let's apply some solder, some flux here, and some fresh solder, so that we can clean it off. Okay, not too shabby. Okay. And let's wipe the excess solder off. Okay. Good. As I said, it's not that bad. I thought it was way worse, but we'll see. So this is clean. There are places there for the caps to go. Let's scrape some of this off. Nice. I don't know if there's a short here. We'll measure it. I mean, because of this. Because of the area that has been dug from the motherboard. So, diode mode. Red probe to ground. Let me untangle this because I've twisted it so many times. It's nope, no short here. Nope, good. I'm assuming these are good as well. So now we need a donor board to harvest those two caps from. Right? Right. Okay. This one seems okay. Let's take those two caps. Oh, no, first we need to apply some solder here. And clean them up a bit, like so, so that they are ready to receive the new caps, or the donor caps. And let's remove these two. We could actually use this connector as well. Maybe we will. Let's see. Okay, first cap. There we go. And second cap. Sit down. And here we go. I think I should have another LCD connector here. Give me a second. There we go. Let us apply some generous amount of flux here. And put this on top. Nice. Now we should just solder one side so that it makes it easier for us to solder that in its place. Okay, let's switch it on the other side. Some solder here and here. Not too much though. Apply some pressure so that it sticks in its place. Like that. And now, for the fun part, we need some more flux. Some fresh solder here. It doesn't matter if you put more than you should. You can always wick it off. Here. And now, while applying some mild pressure here, just go through all the pads. See what the flux does there? It allows you to be not as thorough as you should be, and it does the job for you, because if you can see, solder has gone to where it should be, and if you see a blob there and you can't just pick it up with your soldering iron, then you can always John Wick it off. There we go. Good, isn't it? Now those two pads are connected, but they're not where they should be, so let's clean this off. Okay. Looks good. Now we need some wiring to do. Let's get this. I think this is already cleaned up, and it should be more than we need. So we need to solder these two pads here to those caps down there. So we need just a little bit of solder here. Come on. Just like that. Okay, should be enough. And we should get this. I'm just looking to make a blob there. It's not working, unfortunately, because solder has gone to the other side of the soldering iron. So I'm gonna reapply some, and that's what I wanted to do. And now we can solder this little wire here to this cap with some more solder, of course. And to the next one as well, because that's where they're all soldered together. Now let's cut this. Okay. I think this is looking good. Let's give it a little bit of clean and see what it looks like. If we zoom in further, looks good to me. Okay. It's not making any contact there, is it? No, it's not. Okay. This part of the job is done. Let's take our LCD cable here and see. No, relax. No. And now what we need to do is see if by cleaning this LCD cable here, if the problem is going to go away or if it's going to persist, so that it actually makes us replace the entire LCD cable, which is not an easy job, I assure you. I'm not so positive about this, but there's only one way to find out. Let's get this out of the way and reconnect this jack and the speaker. I don't know why I'm connecting the speaker if there's no backlight or no image on the screen. That this is all for nothing. We will have to disconnect it, but still, come on. Good. So this is the microphone, and this is the speaker. Microphone is tethered there between the speaker angles there, as you can see. There's a jack in place, and now we need to lift the battery connector, or the battery indicator and the battery connector. Trackpad, keyboard backlight, optical drive, camera, and speakers. Stay here. You go in there. Good. Now let's start connecting things. What do you guys think? Do you think it's gonna work? I would put my money on this burning up again and actually creating some smoke. But we'll see. And let's connect the CPU fan as well. Okay, fingers crossed. And if you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing, as it helps a lot. And come on, this should be in the center, like so. You have a fan spin? Yeah, we did it. We did it. Let's see if it shows a question mark folder. Now, I don't know if this laptop is gonna be usable, but I'm gonna put an SSD into it and load it with 16 gigabytes of RAM and actually try to use, oh, there we go, there we have it. There's the question mark folder. And I will be trying to use this as my everyday laptop, and I will get back to you with the results. Thanks a lot for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one.